Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm Charles, and today I have another mod spotlight. This is Grapple hooks, once again by Kloonder, who did the Just Jetpacks one that I just finished recording, and that will have been uploaded yesterday. Now, this mod is also relatively new, and also doesn't have too much about it on the forums, but it's also fairly easy to figure out exactly what it is and how it works. Now, as the name implies, it is about grapple hooks. And it's kind of like a alternate version of this one, whereas instead of the jetpacks you have grapple hooks, and there's the same number, it's the same sort of pattern as well. Although there is something weird about this mod pack that we'll get to, about this mod that I'll get to later. So I should start. Now, there's the 7 types, and 6 of which are craftable, as well as this one item here, which I will get to. But the grapple hooks. So you start with the wooden grapple hook, which is a unique recipe again, and you have you put 7 wooden planks on the sides and the bottom, a dispenser in the middle, and an arrow above that, and you get a wooden grappling hook. Now, the grappling hooks each have their own individual stats, including how far it can pull you from, the speed at which you are pulled towards your target, and how long it takes for the grapple, the hook itself, to reach the target. Well, how fast it gets there. So you have the wooden one, and then you have the stone one, which is has longer distance, is stronger, and in both speed and firing rate. No, not firing rate. Firing strength, basically, and it's just the wood grappling hook surrounded by cobblestone. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Yeah. Then you have the iron grapple hook, which is the same as the stone one, and it's stronger, and so on and so forth, following the same pattern. Then you reach an interesting point. So you have the gold grappling hook, which is the iron one surrounded by gold ingots. And if you look at the statistics here, it's 55, 2.7, and 2.3. Now, you would think that the next one, which is diamond, would be more than that, and it's the gold one surrounded by diamonds. But it's actually a little bit weaker. If you look at the statistics, this is only 40 meters, 2.5 strength, and 2 power, while this is the 55, 2.7, and 2.3. Which, I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, and it's strange. Because these don't... Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't test this, but I don't think they have durabilities. They might, though. But yeah. After that, you have the special item, which is called iridium. Now, in this mod spotlight, I actually did learn how many are produced, and when you surround a block of diamond with 8 iron blocks, you get 4 iridium. So you'll need to do this twice in order to get this, which is the iridium grapple, which goes back in the pattern being stronger than either the diamond or the gold. And it's a diamond grapple surrounded by iridium. Right? And then you have the last one, which is not craftable and is only available through creative. It's the creative grapple, which is much, much more powerful than any of the others. And I will now demonstrate it, but I did also set up a little show, which I will cut to in a second. So I'll see you there. And so now we're here at where I did some tests, just so I could have a visual representation of the actual grapple hooks. Now, each of these lines is where the respective grapple hook will pull you from at maximum range. Give or take like half a block. So as you can see, the wood isn't very far. And this is how it works. It actually fires some sort of entity graphic thing, and it does take a time to get there, but then it pulls you in, and you get off it by clicking right click again, which is also launch. Actually, let's see. Oh, so this is the thing I didn't test. They do actually have durability, which I would assume is why you have the difference between the diamond and gold. But yeah, and I laid this out to show the amounts it increases. So you have stone, which is about here. Because while that's written as 7.5, this is written as 12.5. And is faster. After this, after a much bigger gap. Now, the gaps do seem to be a bit inconsistent in how far it will pull you from. The iron one will pull you from here. And it's fairly quick. Now, although something you will notice is they do get perceived more inaccurate. And you have the diamond, which is a little bit better than the iron. And I would assume it has one of the best durabilities. As you can see, I aimed for the top block, but I hit the bottom one. So the farther away you go, the less accurate you are going to be. The difference between diamond and gold is pretty big, but I'm going to assume that gold has a very low use. And you can see it's pretty far away. Now, let me yeah, you see the gold is going down fairly quickly as opposed to, let's say, the iron, which goes down relatively slowly. So, your gold. And then you have iridium, which I've here marked with quartz, because same color. And you can see it's quite a big distance from gold, relatively speaking. And yeah, you can start seeing the inaccuracy. And it also has it looks like it has a fairly good durability on how much use you can get out of it. Now, this one here. Okay, so the creative one itself also has a durability. Although you can't craft it for a reason, considering this is iridium. This is the highest you can craft. And this one, the creative mode one, is over here at this village where I can't even see the emerald pillar anymore. And I mark this prismarine. Yeah, and what's my render distance at? I'm at 12. So legs. Even with a really high render distance, you can't even really see it. Alright, and I'm going to turn that back down so I don't lag out. Yeah, so it's insanely overpowered, which makes sense as to why you can't actually... It's not firing. That's weird. Get a new one. Huh. That's very strange. Something seems to have ever so slightly broken. I don't know what's causing this bug, and just to see if it fixes it, I'm going to relog. So I'll see you then. Okay, so I have now relogged, and it seems to have fixed the problem. I don't know what went wrong. Oh. But here's a really good example. It also seems the accuracy does get pretty awful once you get into the high distances. But yeah. So I didn't really talk about this with the last mod I did, which was once again the Just Jetpacks by the same creator. And I think this mod is quite interesting, and Well, there are some improvements that could be made. Um, I really like the textures for the grapples themselves, as they're fairly well detailed. I mean, there could be some stuff done. For example, it does have some invisible textures in the actual icon that you hold, as well as on when it's on an item frame. But it's not like a big problem. It's just something that you notice. Yeah, I mean the iridium doesn't have that. It's just the grapples, which is probably yeah. But yeah, and I think people should try this mod out. Links to it will be in the description. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.